system, welcome to Newsline, a 30-minute presentation of the most compelling news from Liberia and the rest of the world. Today is Friday, the 16th of February 2024. My name is Vafli Kamara presenting. In the headlines, heads of Liberian foreign missions reaffirm support for President Joseph Boakar's foreign policy agenda. USAID Liberia completes infectious disease detection and surveillance project in Bong, Lofa, and Nimba counties. Bong County District 7 representative calls for greater accountability from mining companies. And away from home, Senegal's constitutional court rules that a decision to postpone this month's election is unlawful. These and many more stories, including sports, the weather report, are coming up. First, Emmanuel Colley and the news bulletin.
Heads of Liberian foreign missions have reaffirmed their support to the administration of President Joseph Boakai. The Liberian ambassadors expressed their support to the new administration's foreign policy agenda and assured the president of their commitment to securing bilateral opportunities in their respective countries of assignment. The goal is to push what has been described as economic diplomacy in a bid to help achieve the president's development agenda. The ambassadors made a pledge Thursday during a meeting with President Joseph Boakai at the Executive Mansion. According to the Executive Mansion, the ambassadors also highlighted major challenges confronting the missions, including rent, limited personnel, and delay in salary disbursement, among others. At the same time, the United Kingdom and Ivory Coast have expressed a willingness to collaborate with President Joseph Boakai on several development fronts. King Charles III of the UK and Alassane Ouattara of Ivory Coast, in several messages, committed their respective governments to the president's arrest agenda for the development of Liberia. They are among several world leaders, and in recent congratulatory messages to President Boakai as he continues to work in the interests of Liberia. Bond County District 7 Representative Foley Famula is calling for corporate accountability to the people at mining companies. Representative Famula said there is a lot of corporate extraction natural resources in the country, but are doing little or nothing to benefit the host communities. The Bond County District 7 Representative wants state actors set up mechanisms to monitor mining corporations to ensure the country benefits.
Once we have the agriculture bank, that will give a good way.
Speaking on the Super Morning Show Friday, Representative Famula showed that corporate accountability is to ensure that they work in the interests of Liberia. Lofa, Bong, and Nima counties have celebrated the successful implementation of USAID-sponsored infectious disease detection, that's detection and surveillance program. Speaking recently at the program, USAID Mission Director Jim Wright described the infectious disease detection and surveillance project in the three counties as successful. Mr. Wright also hailed a partnership with the Health Ministry in carrying out the project at Telewayan, Phoebe, and G.W. Harley hospitals in Lofa, Bong, and Nima counties. He pledged USAID's continuing partnership with the Ministry of Health to extend the project to other parts of the country. Grand Bassa County District 4 Representative Alfred Flomo is calling for the revitalization of the country's agriculture bank. Representative Flomo believes the bank, if revitalized, will provide loans to farmers for increased production. He said for Liberia to be self-sufficient in food production, farmers must be supported through loan and the provision of supplement and equipment to improve their yield.
So once we have the agriculture bank, that will give a good way to farmers and it will improve the farmers' life, thereby building up the economy of Liberia. Our economy will boom and we'll get more jobs created for our citizens and we'll turn this economy to an agro-economy.
The Grand Bassa County District 4 lawmaker also wants the agri-driven economy with serious investment in the sector. Representative Flomo said this will serve as a gateway to increasing agricultural productivity in Liberia. Grand Cape Mount County District 2 Representative Mohamed Dossi says he is leading a robust campaign to ensure B Mountain Mining Company lives up to its established MDA. Representative Dossi said his advocacy will tailor on ensuring the company provides better social services and improve the welfare of its employees. The Grand Cape Mount County lawmaker alleged that as a company, B Mountain has failed to live up to its MDA.
Under my watch, as the people representative from District 2, we will make sure that everything that will outline in the MDA be mountain fulfilled.
Representative Dossi alleged that key provisions including access to education, healthcare and sanitation among others are being violated. He said it is time for the legislature to begin taking radical steps to ensure companies operating in the country conform to their agreements. Liberian health institutions have begun public awareness for the continuing professional development curriculum guidelines for health workers in Liberia. The CBT program to be rolled out in April 2025 is to help professionals advance their clinical skills, boost quality healthcare, and improve patients' outcome. Speaking to reporters at one of the awareness sites at the Yang Clinic in rural Montserrat County Thursday, CBT coordinator Shirley Famula said rolling out the program will be a plus for Liberia.
The voice it means for Liberia is that Liberia is on par with the rest of the other countries in the sub-region. I am a nurse and a member of the West African Postgraduate College for Nurses and Midwives. The various countries, nurses or the health professionals in those countries do go through the same thing.
As part of the continuing professional development guidelines, health professionals must complete about 40 hours of training every 2 years to have their license renewed. And an 18-year-old man has been arrested and charged with manslaughter for shooting a 70-year-old man to death in Grand Jide County. Suspect Maggie told police investigation that he took the man as an animal during the hunting expedition and mistakenly shot him. Suspect Gay said following the shooting before he discovered that it was a human being who was shot. The body of Afonso Bar has been deposited at a nearby funeral home awaiting burial.
Emmanuel Cody there with the news bulletin. You're listening to Newsline on ELBC Radio. One of the big stories we're following this afternoon, USAID Liberia completes infectious disease detection and surveillance project in Bong, Lofa, and Nimba counties. Well, heads of Liberian foreign missions have reaffirmed their support to the administration of President Joseph Boakai. The Liberian ambassadors also expressed the support to the new administration's foreign policy agenda, which is aimed at helping them secure bilateral opportunities for the good of the country. Their goal is to push what has been described as economic diplomacy in the bid to help achieve the president's development agenda. Vasta Talu has more on this and other developments.